You're watching Football Daily, and here's our list of the richest club owners in football. 10. John Fredriksson. Up first is John Fredriksson, who owns Norwegian top-tier club Vålerenga. With a background in oil and shipping, he once turned down an offer of over $200 million for his mansion in London from Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich. Vålerenga last won the Norwegian title in 2005 and are best known for producing players like former Chelsea favourite Tore André Flo and Henning Berg. 9. Philip Anschutz. American railroad and real estate tycoon Philip Anschutz is such a huge supporter of football in the US that the MLS trophy is even named after him. At one point he owned 6 different teams as well as a share in the Lakers, but now he's down to just the one club, Los Angeles Galaxy. Without his business instincts, the league might never have attracted stars like Robbie Keane, Andrea Pirlo, Steven Gerrard and David Villa. 8. Lakshmi Mittal. Steel magnate Lakshmi Mittal owns a third of Queen's Park Rangers, and given the way the London club likes to spend money, it's a good thing Mittal is a multi-billionaire. The Hoops have splashed out on Loic Remy, Christopher Samba and Park Ji-sung in recent years, but it hasn't stopped them from being relegated from the Premier League twice in the last 3 seasons. 7. Alisher Usmanov. Alisher Usmanov's $14 billion metals and mining fortune is so huge that he's the richest man in Russia, which is quite an accomplishment in the homeland of Roman Abramovich. Usmanov is also a major shareholder in Arsenal, owning nearly a third of the club, and he has won the hearts of many fans over the years with his demands for more spending. Gooners will hope that he manages to buy the other 2/3 sometime and gives Chelsea and Man City a taste of their own medicine. 6. François-Henri Pinault. François-Henri Pinault must have had a tough life growing up in the Pinault family, whose wealth is estimated at nearly $15 billion and owns Puma, Gucci and Yves Saint Laurent. Then things got tougher when he bought his hometown club Stade Rennais and married Hollywood star Salma Hayek. Rennais' former players include Petr Cech, Johan Gourcuff and Sylvain Wiltord, but despite their owners' deep pockets, the club has never finished higher than 4th in Ligue 1. 5. Paul Allen. Paul Allen made $17.5 billion as the co-founder of a little company called Microsoft, and the American is clearly a big sports fan, as he owns the NFL's Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trail Blazers basketball team. But Allen's place on our list is thanks to his stake in MLS side Seattle Sounders, who currently have Clint Dempsey and Obafemi Martins leading the line. Despite the belief that Americans are not into football, the Sounders boast an average attendance of 44,000. That's higher than 16 of the Premier League's 20 teams, including Liverpool, Chelsea and Spurs. 4. George Soros. You may know the Glazer family as the owners of Manchester United, but the richest stakeholder in the club is George Soros, who's worth more than $24 billion. A survivor of the Nazi occupation of Hungary, Soros realised he was a born entrepreneur when he started selling souvenirs on the seaside as a young man. Sick of the work, he wrote to every merchant bank in London and pestered his way into a job, working his way up to become the owner of the world's biggest hedge fund. 3. Sheikh Mansour. At number 3 is Manchester City's mysterious benefactor Sheikh Mansour. But football's just a side business for Mansour, who is also Deputy Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and a member of the ruling family of Abu Dhabi. Taking over City in 2008, the Sheikh's money has turned the Sky Blues into a footballing superpower, attracting star players like Sergio Aguero and Yaya Toure, and finishing in the top 2 in the Premier League in each of the last 4 seasons. 2. Amancio Ortega. Spaniard Amancio Ortega built his empire in the fashion industry, and as well as high street chain Zara, he owns La Liga club Deportivo La Coruña. Ortega is a true ultra fan, once delaying his daughter's wedding by an hour and a half so that he could watch Depor take on Barcelona B. Now that his beloved Turcos are back in the top flight, Ortega can enjoy his retirement from his box seats at the Riazor. 1. Carlos Slim Helú. At number 1 is Mexican businessman Carlos Slim Helú, with an absolutely unbelievable net worth of $77.1 billion. One club is not enough for Slim, who owns a majority stake in Spanish Segunda División side Real Oviedo, as well as Mexican sides Pachuca and León. Slim bought his first stock when he was just 12 years old and went on to build a fortune through telecommunications. He's now the 2nd richest man in the world behind only Bill Gates. Perhaps Oviedo can splash some of that cash in the transfer window and get back to La Liga soon.
So they are the richest club owners according to Forbes, but where do their clubs rank in the rich list of 2016? Check out this video to find out, and don't forget to like and subscribe.